to Transform Your Mind to Transform Your Life, the podcast. You're listening to 5 Minute Fridays with Coach Myrna. Today, I want to talk on the topic, don't be a Monday morning quarterback. How to embrace action over criticism. So, it's Monday morning and the big game is over. The couch analysis are in full swing, dissecting every move, every play, and every decision made by the players and the coaches. They're quick to point out the mistakes, offer hindsight wisdom, and act as though they would have done it all the better. But here's the truth. It's easy to critique from the sidelines when you are not in the game. In life, this concept doesn't just apply to sports, it applies to your career, relationships, and personal growth. Being a Monday morning quarterback means living passively, criticizing others' decisions, and avoiding the risk of being on the field yourself. If you want to succeed, it's time to shift your mindset and embrace action over judgment. So, what does it mean to be a Monday morning quarterback? Right? A Monday morning quarterback critiques others after the fact. With the benefit of hindsight, people can say, oh, what they coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know that, right? But these quarterbacks are not the actual ones that the quarterback in the game, right? We all know that when you're in something, it's totally different from when you're looking on the sideline. Take what, we can always give advice, but when it's our life, we forget all the advice we give to anyone. So that's the same thing. The people that are sitting around after the game and saying all the things of what the quarterback should have done and what the players should have done, they're actually not in the game, right? So they also avoid taking this themselves for fear of failure. And they find comfort in analyzing rather than acting. Sure, hindsight is 2020. But what good is it if it keeps you from stepping up to make plays in your own life? Stop looking at what others are doing. What is it that you are doing? So I was inspired to write this episode because we are about, I don't know, several weeks from the 2024 US election. And the Democrats were energized when Kamala Harris entered the race. She was able to raise almost $1 billion for her campaign because people thought she had a shot. Because Trump, according to the Democrats and the people that supported Kamala, that Trump is such a pure human. I was surprised that after she lost, the Monday morning quarterbacks were in full swing, criticizing Harris' campaign. I heard one woman say that she is sorry that she raised money for Harris' campaign because she said she raised the money because they told her she can win. But when is winning ever guaranteed? All you can do is hope and fight the best that you can. And that's exactly what Camilla did. She did that her best shot with like 100 days, in order to do her campaign. So for people to come out and say, criticizing all the things that the campaign didn't do and all the things that she didn't do, and then say something as stupid as, I'm sorry I raised money for her because it's a waste of money because people told me that she can win. And then everybody started criticizing, but when she was doing it, everybody was saying how her campaign was so great and she's doing all these things and she's whipping Trump. Monday morning quarterback. It's so easy to criticize the people who are actually doing the work while you sit on the couch and say what they should have done. Here are some ways not to become a Monday morning quarterback and take action in your own life. All right. So, why being on the sidelines is so dangerous? Number one, you miss the opportunity. While you're busy critiquing others, you're losing valuable time to make your own moves. Success doesn't come from playing it safe. It comes from getting in the game. Number two, you become stuck in negativity. Constantly analyzing what went wrong for others can foster a critical mindset that holds you back from your own growth, right? challenges on the field that teach you how to improve, right? When those guys go and look at the tape, they come back with a plan to make sure they don't do the same thing again. They get better from the mistakes. So without taking action, you miss out on the lessons that lead to greatness. So how to stop being a Monday morning quarterback? Get in the game. The first step to breaking free is to take action. Set a goal. Decide what you want to achieve and create a game plan. Take the first step, even if it's small. Progress is progress. Remember, players in the game make mistakes, but they also make history. Number two, embrace decision making in real time. Stop waiting for perfect clarity or conditions. Successful people make the best decision they can with the information they have at the moment. Trust your instincts. Analyze paralysis. Sorry, analysis paralysis is often worse than making the wrong choice. Learn as you go. Every decision, even the wrong one, is a stepping stone to improvement. Number three, create a growth mindset. Instead of critiquing others, focus on learning from them. Ask questions. What did they do well? What can you apply to your own life? Create effort. Respect those who are trying, even when they fail. I'm so proud of Camilla. Listen, I saw her working her ass off. Every time I went on Instagram, she's like have like 5 or 10 different posts of all the things that she did. And I was so proud of her because she's given her best shot. And that's what you need to do. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But if you do take the shot, like they said, if you don't take the shot, then you will never know, right? So, yeah. Shifting from criticism to curiosity builds a mindset that thrives on growth. Number four, take responsibility for your outcome. Don't be sitting there saying you wish you didn't spend money in a campaign because someone told that Camilla would win. That is ridiculous. Say, hey, you know what? Maybe I should have gotten some more money. Maybe that might have been the difference, right? But you take responsibility for the outcome. Biden got up and say, hey, she ran a good race, she got a good fight. Kamala said, I gave it my best shot. Maybe if they had to do it all over again, maybe they might have kicked it. But that's what you do. You learn from your mistakes and you take responsibility for whatever happens. You can't play the blame game. You can't win every game, but you can own your every move. Stop blaming external factors. Whether it's luck, timing, or other people, don't let excuses hold you back. Learn from your losses. Every setback is an opportunity to refine your strategy and come back stronger. All right. Number five, encourage others on their journey. Instead of critiquing, cheer for those who are in the game. Offer support, not judgment. Be the person who inspires confidence, not self-doubt. Collaborate, share ideas and resources to help others win too. When you lift others up, you rise with them. From Monday morning quarterback to life MVP. Life isn't about calling plays after the game. It's about stepping onto the field, facing the challenges, and giving it your all. Sure, you fumble. You might even lose a few games, but the experience, growth, and victories that come from being in the game will always outweigh the comfort of sitting on the sidelines and criticizing. So, this week, I want you to ask yourself, am I playing the game or am I just watching? Don't wait until Monday morning to critique the decisions you didn't make. Lace up, step up, and start living like the MVP of your own life because your game is waiting. Go make the play. Talking about football, it's just amazing. I like using the others that are playing. While you just sit around, they're playing, they're working their butt off, and they're making millions, right? So, yes, get in the game, play your own game, so someone else can critique you because you are doing it. So, all right, well, listen, this is enjoyable for me. So, thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of 5 Minute Fridays with Coach Myrna. Today we're talking about the Monday morning quarterback. People are always critiquing the moves of the players, your moves, everybody else, but they're not playing the game. They're sitting on the couch. All right. So I want to inspire you to get in the game, play your own game. All right. Thanks for tuning in. If you're watching on YouTube, we'd love for you to leave a comment. Tell me about the game of life that you're playing, right? And if you're listening to this on iTunes, we'd love for you to rate, review, and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. Until next